If you've ever been told that tree climbing is a useless skill, well, then that person has definitely never foraged for mulberries. Hey guys, it's early summer here in South Dakota and the mulberry trees are dropping their berries. One of the easiest ways to find a mulberry tree is to wait until the fruit are ripe and they just plaster the ground in these black, messy berries that get smushed, and it's just a giant mess. If you're foraging in the city and you're ready to fill your basket with fruit, usually all of the low-hanging fruit have already been picked through, and the only thing that remains are way up there. Oh man, if only I had all the climbing gear and years of climbing experience, I could go up there and fill my basket. All right guys, so I'm about 25 feet up into the tree. You can see my bag way down there. When I'm climbing in really wild, thick forests like this, I don't even deal with a throw bag because there's too many things for it to get stuck in. So I free climbed it and tagged my line up into the tree behind me. Now that I'm up in the tree, there are berries everywhere. Every time I move or shake the tree, it just rains berries all over. When identifying a mulberry tree, the leaves are alternating and simple and kind of have a teardrop shape. And the berries, oh, they taste really not that special. Compared to a blackberry or a thimbleberry, they're very subpar, but any berry that I can forage and find out in nature is delicious in my opinion. The berries themselves start out green and they kind of ripen to a white, red, and then finally a dark black purple color. I just learned a cool trick too, is I put my basket under the branch and I shake it into it. That leaves the unripe berries for the birds and fills my basket with delicious ripe fruit. Time for my favorite part of the day, me trying to rappel one-handed while filming myself doing it with the other hand. Ah, oh, not the berries. Oh man. Oh, as I got like 5 feet above the ground, my basket caught a twig, flipped upside down, and spilled like all of my berries onto the ground. And now if I wanted to retrieve my berries, I would have to dig through stinging nettle, which I'm not gonna do. After spilling my bucket of mulberries while tree climbing, I decided to go home and make a new bucket. This bucket is just made out of an old protein powder bottle, and it sits really deep, and then I can actually screw the lid onto it. Highly recommended. Picking mulberries this summer has become one of my all-time favorite things to do with my kids because you get to come out here, they learn where fruit comes from, and you get to be out in the woods and the trees, and about every other day there's new ripe berries on the trees that you can come out and forage, making mulberry oatmeal, mulberry pie, just eating them raw. Man, mulberries are fantastic.